Here are 4 questions you can ask yourself if you're trying to determine who's the right personal injury referral partner for me. Question number 1: how much involvement do you want on the case? There's some lawyers out there who don't want any involvement. They just want to refer the case for you, trust that you're going to work it up right, give the client great service, obtain a great outcome, and then let them know when the case is done. There are some attorneys who want to refer a personal injury case and they want a lot of involvement. So some attorneys might say, I want to go to all the hearings. I want to go to all the depositions. I want to be there when we go to mediation. Some attorneys actually use that same train of thought, but say, hey, it's not going to be me. I actually have a new associate attorney. I think it'd be great if I refer you this case and I send them to the hearings and the depositions and the mediation. So ask yourself, how much involvement do I want in the case? And that answer will help you go to question number 2. How often do you want updates on the case? If you're someone who doesn't want constant updates on the case, you just want to know, when's the trial date? When's the mediation date? Let me know if it settles. Let me know if it goes to trial. That's very different than the attorney who wants to refer a PI case and says, I want updates every 30 days. I want updates every 60 days. And when you give me an update, I want to know what has happened in the last 30 days. What important court dates are coming up next? Is there anything you want to tell me about the case? There are very different referral partners that you can choose. And some of them have gone the extra step because referral business is so big for them. They actually have people in their office who provide very detailed case updates like that to the referral partners. For some lawyers, that's great. They want that. For others, they're like, I don't care. That's not something that I'm interested in. And then there's actually a business out there now where that business gives you an account rep, and that account rep follows up with all of your referral partners and gives you those referral updates so you don't have someone in your office chasing them for it. And if any of you actually want to know who that company is, totally happy to give an introduction to you so you can talk with them. Just put a message down below and I'll make that introduction. Freaking brilliant idea. I'm actually really sad I didn't come up with that idea. Anyway, that's updates. Third question you can ask yourself when you're trying to figure out who's the right referral attorney for me on personal injury cases: communication with the client. I have known attorneys out there who say, look, when I refer the case, I expect my referral attorney to handle all of the client communications. I don't need to have any more client communications. There are some referral attorneys that I know, and they say, look, I'm going to handle all the pre-lit stuff and treatment. And then once they're done with treatment, I'm going to refer the case out to somebody else. And I'm going to handle all the communications on treatment. And there are other referral attorneys who are like, look, I'm going to stay connected with the client the entire case. I'm not going to tell you when. I'm not going to tell you how. It's because I have PTSD from a bad referral. And I want to make sure no one ever tries to steal a client from me. Let's be honest, it does happen. So, knowing what you want in terms of communication with the client is also a question you need to ask yourself. And then 4, you might not think about this, but this is actually really important: the handling of the check. Yes. When the client gets the settlement check in, it's a really special moment when you get to give them their settlement check. Some lawyers still love doing this. Other lawyers are like, look, ACH payment, wire, it's fine. But I'm a firm believer, no pun intended, that there's something really special about handing someone the check if you're able to do so. If you're not, you're not. But as a legal marketing pro, I really love that special moment. So when you're thinking about who's a good referral partner for you, think about how you feel about the settlement of the case. If a settlement check is coming in, do you have really strong feelings about wanting that settlement check to come from your firm to them? Do you have really strong feelings about it because ads and Google reviews is a huge part of your business? So when you hand that check to the client, that's your moment to ask for a review. Some lawyers are like, look, that's crazy talk. You didn't finish the case. You don't get to ask for the review. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole, but I do need you to think about that question, because what you don't want is at the end of the case, after you've referred it, you haven't thought about that answer, and you and your referral partner are getting into a fight about who gets to hand that check to the client. And that's something you need to think about ahead of time. So, the four questions you need to ask yourself if you're trying to determine who's the right personal injury referral attorney for me are: one, what is the level of involvement I want on the case? Two, how frequently do I want updates on my case? Three, communication with the client. Do you still want to communicate with the client? Do you not? And four, settlement check. Think about how you feel about handing the settlement check to the client or for your referral partner to do that. And those are the four questions you can ask in advance. So when you're wondering who is the right personal injury referral partner for me, ask those four questions, and then you'll know who to look for.